What up, Fig? What's going on, my brother? Football's good with you, my man? In the land of pit bossing and casinos, my kind of place to be hanging out as of late. Actually gonna go, I'm heading out to Grand Casino in Hinckley, Minnesota. It's about an hour and a half, 2-hour drive, about an hour and a half drive from here. Going out there next weekend. Booked a room. Me and the girl are going to go out there Friday night, Saturday night, come back Sunday. See if we can make another run at a different casino. Hang out, enjoy ourselves, just get away time as well. So, I moved to Cali. I'm hiding in the mountains until after the election. I got you, man. Well, that's cool. Whereabouts? You don't have to say exactly, but whereabouts in Cali did you move? Like a general area. Don't have to say exactly what city. What general area did you move to? I need to get like a stabilizer for this when we're driving, man. Getting shaky shit. Gives you guys probably motion sickness. But whereabouts? Hey, bro. It's like, here's the thing, Tim. I was hoping I would see you in chat today wearing this. I actually thought about it before I went live. I said, I wonder if Timmy will pop in, man. This will be his team. You know kind of me, and you know how I am. I just like hats, cool logos. I like hats that match outfits so I can throw a hat on and match. You know I'm a hat guy. I can't have 100 different hats of like one team or two teams, just teams that I specifically like, right? So I got a Chiefs hat, I got a Steelers hat, I got a Yankees hat. I mean, I got all sorts of different teams. I want to get a Chargers hat. So I didn't have a red hat. We were out at the mall last night. I thought this was pretty dope. So I did. Yeah, I know, man. But I'm glad you came in here to see me sporting Chiefs. So, Terry P, what's up, brother? So we're on our way to the post office, drop off some packages, and then we'll get our caffeine, and we'll talk some NFL. I do have a big mail day that I'm going to share with you guys in the car as well today. It's a big card, guys. At least to me, it's big. We need some stabilizer on this thing. At least to me, it is a big card. So I'll open that up here in a little bit. I just want to catch up with you guys first, say what's up, kind of get the mood started. So last night, me and my son went to the Mall of America. Had some Buffalo Wild Wings. Got a few things. Shout out update on the money that I won last weekend. So my girlfriend really could have used a new car, or like a car. So we ended up using that money, and I gave it to her so she could get some new wheels. I mean, it's not gonna buy her like a brand new car, but it got her actually a really nice car. Somebody was selling one, great condition, drives well, high miles, but everything these days is high miles unless you get something pretty much like brand new. So it's good that she's got that now. I'm happy with what we decided to do with that money, or what I decided to do with the money. So that's pretty dope. Yeah, excited for another week of NFL. It's really sad that there's really not a lot for sports going on. My Gopher football team played last night, which they got their butts kicked in the first period. It was like 21-7. They ended up coming back to take a lead, and then they missed the extra point to tie the game at the end of the game. So Maryland ended up beating the Gophers. I don't know what their deal is, man. Maryland's not a ranked team. Michigan was ranked. We were ranked to start the season, but we lost to Michigan, and now we lost to Maryland, who's not ranked. So I don't know, man. I don't get it. Let's see. Good morning. What's up, KC9? I will be signing off soon at my 6-year-old daughter's last soccer game. Yeah, Big Ten is tough, man. But still, Maryland isn't Big Ten. I don't know, man. I'm just a little disappointed. You know, we were so good last year. So good. And I know we lost a lot of pieces, like Tyler Johnson. I think we could do better at quarterback. They're running with that, what's his name? I don't think he's that good, man. Like, he makes a shit ton of mistakes. Sucks not having wheels, man. We keep dumping money into our piece of shit. Yeah, that it gets expensive too. Well, that's another thing. We dropped my son. My son texted me yesterday at like 2:30. Right? He's supposed to be on his way to the house. He's got his own car, like a little 2008 Pontiac G6, and he's been having issues on and off, right? It's been running all right. So he calls and he goes, "Dad, I just went to go pick up Kayla. That's one of my daughters. I guess he went to go pick her up at her school." And he goes, "It died out, and I'm scared to drive it." So I told him, I said, "Well, if it's just dying, it's not dying all the time. Drive it here. If you break down and you can't get it started again, I'll come out and save you, pick you up. I'll make an appointment. We'll drop it off at Midas." So that's what I did. I called Midas. He got out there by like 5 last night. We drove both cars to Midas. That's where I get all my work done on my car. They do great. Guys, seriously, at least the Midas here around my house, they do very good work, and they don't screw you over. I took this car like 3-4 years ago to an Honest One. It was called Honest One. And I needed rear brake pads. Apparently there was an issue with the hub, they found out, and it was bad. Like, it had to be replaced. Like, they showed me it when the wheel was off, and it did have to be. But it was like $4,000 to fix my damn car, which should have cost like $1,000, maybe $1,500 max. So anyway, I've been going to Midas. Midas actually is like, here's the deal. Here's what we can charge you if you want it done the quick, simple way, or to patch it up. Here's, you can do it for this for like 100 and some bucks, or we can do it the right way and put the right thing on, and it's like $700. Dude, they got my business from there on out, because they're not out to just try to screw somebody. So anyway, we brought his car there. So hopefully, it's weird because it didn't die once I drove his car to Midas. It wasn't just brakes though, it was hubs. It was like the whole hub actually needed to be replaced. One of my wheel hubs was bad. Like, the wheel was about to fall. I guess the thing was about to break off. So it was that bad. It had to be replaced. So it wasn't just brakes. I thought I just needed brakes, but still, even with replacing a wheel hub and all that crap, still not $4,000, man. No freaking way. No way. So anyway, we brought my son's car. So when he stops, sometimes when he stops at like a stop sign or a stoplight, it won't die when he's just driving if he's going. But if he stops at a stop sign or a stoplight, every once in a while the RPMs go way low and then it just dies. But again, it didn't die once on me. I drove it to Midas yesterday. He wanted to drive my car. So I'm going to, give me 1 second, guys. You can, yeah, you can rebuild one for like $1,500. Minnesota looked like they were going to run away. Yeah, I know, man. That running back was amazing. What up, Fester? To his little brother, quarterback, played real well. Yeah, I know. Yeah, let That's our problem. Had to replace whole brake system all the way through. Yeah, man, it gets expensive, but you got to have wheels too, right? And some people can't just afford to buy a new car and dump the other one. I'm gonna drop my mail off. I'm at the post office here real quick. I'll be right back, guys. You guys keep the chat going, and then we'll talk some football, and I'll share this with you. All right, Flogmaster. All right. I also have some very exciting news too. I talked to BITG last night before he went live when I was at the mall, and it sounds like the plan is for me to probably go out there. He's gonna let me know. We're gonna have it mapped out by next weekend, so I can start booking flight and whatnot. But the plan is either the weekend before Thanksgiving or the weekend after. And probably what I'll plan to do is like go out either a Thursday night, fly out a Thursday night or a Friday night, and then probably fly back home like Monday or Tuesday night. But I'd have to work like during the day, like Monday, Tuesday, you know, I'd have to take calls. And that's the beauty of my job, is I can work from anywhere. Gives me that flexibility. As long as I got good service. So here's the thing though, when I'm out there, we are definitely doing a 24-hour stream. So my next 24-hour stream will be out there in BITG land. So super duper excited. Once we get in line for the coffee, I'll share this. We're not moving. Dan, what's good, my brother? I hope Alpha Fan Breaks is kicking butt and taking names. Hope all is good in your neck of the woods. Did you guys get any Phoenix? I haven't even checked your website. If you got Phoenix breaks, I'd be in. Tonight's the big Halloween party. Oh, nice, man. Having a big old party. Well, guys, check my man Dent out. Alpha Fan Breaks on YouTube, on Twitter as well. He's got some big stuff going on. Him and his son started a braking company business, if you will. I know I just got my last package and I didn't bring it with me from my last break, the Mosaic Mega Boxes. I did all right. I had Chiefs, it looked like. I got a Patty Mahomes. I got a Clyde Euler. I got a Judy, NFL debut rookie. I got a Hamler, like a burst Hamler, I think. I'll have to share them. I'll bring them next time. I was too excited about this package to share with you guys today. I forgot to bring it with me, the other one, but we will definitely do that. So check out Alpha Fan Breaks for sure. My man Dent is doing that. So yeah, guys, I'm super excited. If you guys have any ideas for me for the 24-hour stream this go around, being with BITG, let me know. I think he's got a casino close to the card shop. There's a lot of things that are going to be going on. So It's going to be interesting to see if my boy BITG can hang with me for 24 hours. Be a fun time. What up, Eric? My man, how you doing, brother? I may drive down to BITG shop when you come in. Dude, that would be dope, Tim. Do it, man. Douglas D, what's up, brother? Good to see you, my man. Hope you're doing well. Happy Saturday morning. It's a beautiful day here in Minnesota. It's a little chilly. The sun is out. The vibes are right. The positivity is in the air. Things are looking good. Pray that we don't got a super expensive amount of money to have to pay for my son's car to be fixed. I don't think it should be, but we'll find out. So I booked my trip to National. Dude, I will for sure be there, Ron. I will for sure be there, brother. I am going to Chicago for sure. For sure. Hope to see everybody there. Maybe, just maybe, your boy will do a 24-hour stream at the National as well. How dope would that be? That would be cool, man. That would be super dope. All right, guys, I'm going to share this with you. The reunion, yep. My man Eric's in the house, Buckeye Card Nut. I'm going to share this card I got in the mail yesterday. This is a big one, guys. Big one for me, anyway. Wait till you see this banger. Let me share with you the newest Justin Herbert Rookie Scripts Mosaic Prism Auto. Boom, baby. Look at that beast. Look at that beast. Let's flippin' go. Let's go. Yeah, baby. Yes. My first Herbert auto. I got the hollow Herbert rookie. I got the pink. I got the green. I got his base. I'm trying to think what else I got. And I pulled that Burrow, the Prism silver, not the hollow, but like it's always, that's the thing with Prism. It's always hard to explain with the Mosaic because they have like the silver bubbly, like the pink and the whatever ones, and then they have the silver hollow Prism. So it's like always hard to explain to somebody when you're not showing them either the regular Prism, like hollow, or the bubbly Prism dealio. So anyway, let's start talking a little bit about NFL Week 8. Week 8 is upon us already. It seems insane, right? We're about halfway through the season. If I were to tell you how well my NFL season has been so far in DFS, in fantasy, it's been great. I'm 6-1 right now in my big money league, my auction league, because I have Russell Wilson. I have some big boys, Derrick Henry. I got a good little squad going on. In DFS, I would say that it's been very neutral, okay? I've had a couple crappy weeks, and I've had a couple decent weeks, and I've had a couple pretty much flat, pretty much break-even weeks where I've been pretty much almost dollar for dollar, you know. Now, in NFL, like daily, if there's a daily sport like baseball or basketball or something like that where you're playing it daily, like every day, I usually play around $20-30 a day a slate. In NFL, I usually play with cash games. I usually play about 140 to 170 a week. So put on that, think about that with GPPs and cash and whatever. And I always play heavy cash because my cash typically will save me even if I don't do good in my GPP tournaments. Or what's up, DJV? How you doing, man? Imagine Browns being 6-2 after that point. Isn't that crazy, man? What's up, PZK? Welcome to the show, man. Go Pack Go. All right, I appreciate that. You'll find with me, like I'm wearing a Chiefs hat today because I'm wearing a red sweatshirt. I wear hats because I like to switch it up. You'll see me wearing all sorts of different teams when I'm on my streams. I have a Pittsburgh Steelers hat. I have a Vikings hat. I do need to get a Green Bay one, but people in Minnesota probably hate me if they saw me wearing one. But I do respect Aaron Rodgers. I do respect Devontae Adams. I do respect Aaron Jones. And I do respect Jamal Williams. And I do respect their defense. And I think they're probably going to smack us this week. So I just keep it real. You know, that's as far as someone that's a DFS player that plays a lot of money weekly, daily. I keep it real. I know who's good and who's not good. And I know right now Minnesota's not good. Besides Justin Jefferson, Thielen's doing all right. And Cook's got to stay healthy. If Cook's healthy, he's good. But yeah, I don't think Green Bay is going to have a problem or an issue winning this week. Probably not at all. In fact, if we want to start there, we'll skip quarterback and I'll get back to quarterback. But this would be 1 week where I would play Jamal Williams and Devontae Adams together in the same lineup, and I would not have Aaron Rodgers correlated with them. And the reason why I say that, not to say that Aaron Rodgers isn't going to have a big week, because I'm sure he is. But if you're going to get unique and you're going to get cute, people are going to be on Aaron Rodgers this week, right? People are going to be on Devontae Adams this week. People are going to be on Jamal Williams this week because Aaron Jones is going to be out. Well, the problem is, if you're going to play all three of them together in a lineup, you're not getting cute or different in 3 spots. But a lot of people are afraid because they like to correlate their lineup, right? So a lot of people like to play a quarterback with the receiver of the same team, right? Because if they score, they go together. Here's the thing. If you get away from that and you don't play that quarterback, you're getting more unique and you're getting different. Because you're not going to find people that have lineups that have both Jamal Williams and Devontae Adams without Aaron Rodgers. It's typically not going to happen. So that's where I say this is a week where you can go through something like that. I see Pittsburgh taking their first L this week. That's a good possibility, Tim. Got to run to the bank. All right, KC9, I appreciate you, brother. Kirk Cousins, your thoughts? Man, I wish I had more to say about him in a good way. I tried to stay and I tried to believe in him, you know, because if you look at the track record, he hasn't been successful in big games as far as getting wins. He hasn't been successful in winning playoff games. You know, he only had his 1 or whatever, 2. But if you look at, like, his stats overall, like in the previous years, the guy's almost throwing for, 4,000 plus yards every year. The guy had a 70-plus completion ratio. On paper, when you look at his stats and you don't look at his wins and losses, he actually doesn't look that bad. He doesn't look as bad as what you see when you watch a game, when you're a Vikings fan and you watch him week by week. That's the problem. And he has no peripheral behind him awareness, right? He has no idea when somebody's coming, a defender, and he can't get out of that. By the time he realizes a defender's on his back, he's already getting taken down. Or he's trying to take that first step out of the pocket, and he gets toasted, right? So that's my thing on Kirk Cousins. Maybe 3 TD total in the game. So thoughts on Homer and Gallman ads. Since Aaron Jones is out, Chris Carson out, Gibson on a bye, the Gus was. So what about that DJ Dallas? Now, the only thing I'm a little worried about with DJ Dallas in Seattle, he's like their only running back they have. Well, is Homer back? Homer is back? I guess if Homer's back, he'll get the majority of the snaps of the play. I didn't know if Homer was going to be back this week. If Homer's back, I would say, yeah, you probably run with him, right? If you can't get Jamal Williams, if Jamal Williams was picked up last week or this week, you probably run with Homer if Homer's actually going to play. Okay, Dallas is taken. Okay. Another place you could look is in San Francisco because they're giving up a lot of... Seattle's given up 76 snaps to their opponents in the last so many weeks. 76 plays. for the opposing offense. Yeah, Hasty would be one to look at for sure. Is Minnesota missing Diggs and Stefanski this year? Yes, they are. Well, they are. The thing is, Justin Jefferson has popped in and replaced him very, very nicely. The only issue is they were late to the party, right? So the first 2 or 3 weeks, you didn't really even know who Justin Jefferson was. He has made his name and became one of the top rookies in the last 2 to 3 weeks. We're now in week 8. Way too late to the party. So what they were doing is they were relying heavily on Adam Thielen and Dalvin Cook. So if you're a defensive coordinator, all you're thinking about game plan wise before Justin Jefferson gets in the picture, before they start utilizing or even trying to use him, is shut down Adam Thielen and shut down Dalvin Cook. Bring a lot of pressure to Kirk Cousins because when he sucks and he throws interceptions and he does dumb things when he's being rushed or being attacked. Yeah, the defense is a huge miss, right? Michael Pierce we pick up, he's gone. Danielle Hunter out. Half of our defense to start the year, and that can't be an excuse, right? You got to play with who you play with. Every single NFL team goes through injuries. It's next man up, right? Next man up has to get the job done, and they're just not doing it. Their defense is way too young, which could be good for in a couple years. It could be. And I'm not going to be the guy that says, oh, the Vikes are going to be great in a couple years. No, I'm saying they could be good in a couple years. It could be. The defense, being how young they are and getting the experience they're now getting. Can I get a Venti caramel ribbon crunch with 2 shots of espresso, please?
A Venti caramel ribbon crunch with 2 shots of espresso?
Yes. Yep.
Anything else?
That's it.
All right. 809
Thank you. All right. Sorry, guys. I lost somebody while I was ordering my thing, and I apologize. So that's kind of where my take is on all that. But let's keep moving on here. Let's look at other comments. Harrison on the trade block, I do believe. Yeah, I would think so. Are you guys still looking to move Harrison? I would assume so. Do I play a Q or Mike Evans? I would say it's a AQ week this week. Again, Ron, Seattle has given up to the opposing offenses 76 offensive plays. Their defense is not that good. They play fast pace. They're kind of like a NBA team that just likes to run, right? They don't play a lot of defense, and they just run. Like when they're on offense, they run, they move, they score fast, and then they kind of let the other team play it back. So I would take Akio. 2 espresso shots, let's go. Yep. No Debo helps. Exactly, DJ. I like that take. Harry and Edelman out for Patriots. Should I start Newton or go with Ryan? Dude, here's Douglas. Here's what I would tell you, man. Is Justin Herbert available in your league? Because in a lot of leagues, Justin Herbert was still available. If Justin Herbert's available, I would pick him up for this week, and I would run Herbert. You said Ryan. Who do you mean by Ryan? Or wait, Newton. Who do you mean by Ryan? Matt Ryan? Didn't Matt Ryan play already? They played on Thursday. What up, Balls? How you doing, brother? Good to see you, my man. So let's talk a couple more running backs. My man Buckeye Cardnut's going to love this one. Shout out Kareem Hunt. He is going to be popular. He is in a great spot this week. Guys, I really like that Cleveland Las Vegas game. I love that game. If you guys look at the point total, it's close and it's a high point total in Vegas. I don't mind Baker Mayfield this week. I love Kareem Hunt. I don't mind Landry. I actually would rather go Rashid Higgins. I think he's going to fill in big for OBJ this week. And then I even like going the other side of the ball and going with like a stack with like Derek Carr and Waller. Darren Waller. Darren Waller will be popular this week as well. I'm not big on Josh Jacobs this week, though. I don't like Josh Jacobs this week. Yep, Nelson Aguilar would be another great one. My man, Ball's in the building. So I like that game. Cleveland, Las Vegas. People have to score points, right? Where are the points going to come from? I think it's going to be a shootout, man. I think it's going to be a great game. Let's see. Running backs. Jonathan Taylor is in a great spot against Detroit this week. I would love running Jonathan Taylor. Giovanni Bernard. We already talked about Jamal Williams. We already talked about the stack of doing Jamal Williams and Devontae Adams is fine. Just if you're going to run them two, do the opposite of what you normally do with correlation of playing Aaron Rodgers. Don't play Aaron Rodgers with him. Get different because every other lineup that has Adams and Williams is going to have Aaron Rodgers. How do you think Tua will do? I think Tua starts off rough, to be honest, but I think that he'll pick it up. I think you see a turnover, you see him make some kind of mistake early, and I think you see him bounce back and actually come out having a decent week. I'm rooting for the kid. I hope the kid does great, man. All the stuff he's gone through, the injury to come back and be where he's at. Great story of him the last week. They were on a bye this last week, but the week before when Fitz went out at the end of the game, Tua went in. And then after the game, the picture of him sitting on the field at the 50-yard line, right? By himself, nobody there. I think it's very cool. That's very powerful. It's just you gotta root for people like that, man. It's kind of like Teddy Bridgewater, man. Like I love Teddy Bridgewater. I love rooting for him. I don't care what team he's on. I will always root for Teddy B. I'll always hope he has success because the kid deserves it, man. The kid deserves it. I wish we still had him, to be honest with you. But you got to move on. Things happen. I picked up Bernard this week. That's a great pickup, Ron. Great pickup. I love Teddy too. Great kid. Yeah, man. I mean, how can you not be a fan of, especially athletes that just are good people, right? They don't do any negative crap. They don't talk crap. They go about themselves. They carry themselves in a good way, and they go out and they play football, and they play football hard. Like, you got to respect that. You got to enjoy that. You got to love that. You got to be a fan of that. Like, that's where it's at. All right. So, I think running backs, you could go to Derrick Henry again this week. You can always go to Derrick Henry. He's going to be one of those guys. Alvin Kamara, very expensive. But, again, Michael Thomas is out. Emmanuel Sanders is out. You got all those guys out. Kamara's going to be getting heavy run. He's going to get a lot of touches. It's going to be a big, probably another big game for him. Let's get to receivers. Aika, however you pronounce his name for the Niners, is a great one. Hello. Yep. And then, let's see. TJ Lockett, DK Metcalf, Keenan Allen. Who else? Tyler Boyd, T. Higgins. I love T. Higgins. Devontae Adams we already talked about, right? All right, here. Here.
Thank you.
Now, how much is the person behind me?
It's a mobile order.
Oh, it was, so they paid?
Yeah.
Okay, all right, thanks. Yep. All right, just trying to pay for someone's coffee, but they had already paid. Like, it was some kind of mobile order where they already paid. They're just going to drive-thru to pick it up. All right. All right, let's hit on tight ends. Tight ends, my favorite tight end is going to be Waller. Again, guys, it should be no surprise for me. That point total I love. I love that game in general. Huge point total. Big fan of it. Kels, George Kittle. Oh, that's another one. We didn't go to quarterbacks yet. That's right. Quarterbacks we're going to do last. Defense, I honestly would just pay up for defense this week. The hat might even tell you it all. KC would probably be the place to go against the Jets. Jets just been struggling beyond struggling. If you want to get guaranteed points on defense, you pay up and you play the Chiefs this week. The Saints, all right. Seattle, I wouldn't. Too many points are going to be scored against them, right? And again, guys, I'm going to say it again. I'm going to sound like a broken record, but when you're looking at defense in DFS, you're not going to probably find a team that is. You're probably not going to find a team that. You're not going to find a defense that you know or you can predict is going to like shut some team out, right? You're not looking for shutouts. You're simply looking for turnovers, sacks, things of that nature. And maybe you get lucky with like a pick six or a special teams runs back a touchdown. But that's so unpredictable, right? Very unpredictable. Too hard to predict. All right. So let's get to quarterbacks here. Let's get the NFL Week 8 Saturday morning picks out of the way here. We'll be back again tomorrow morning as well. Again, it's probably around the same time. So, quarterbacks. If I'm playing Aaron Rodgers this week, I'm going to do the exact same thing that I said about the Jamal Williams and Devontae Adams deal. If I'm playing Aaron Rodgers, I'm playing him naked, right? Meaning I'm not going to play Jamal Williams and Devontae Adams. I would just play him naked. I don't mind it, right? Now, yeah, Russell Wilson got me huge back to win last week. I was down by like 20 points, and he scored like, 38, 40. Now, the other quarterbacks I like, Joe Burrow. I will be taking shots at Justin Herbert again this week. He is not disappointed. He's going up against a decent defense, but I don't see him having an issue or having any problems. Russell Wilson, obviously, dude. Can you guys say anything less? Russell Wilson. Now, here's one take that I really like. I don't hear people talking about Patty Mahomes, right? Patrick Mahomes is in, and he's in probably because he's so expensive. But Patty Mahomes is in as good a spot, if not a better spot, than Russell Wilson. He's only a couple $100 more, like on FanDuel. I don't remember what the DK pricing was between the two off the top of my head. I can't remember. But I will be playing some Patty Mahomes because I think that he could be the top quarterback this week as well. But so could like someone like Joe Burrow. Now, who else did I talk about? I like the Cleveland and I like the Vegas game. So Derek Carr, I'm not afraid to go with like Waller. And I'm not afraid to take a shot at Baker this week, right? Baker came back, had a great week last week. See what he can do again this week. But that's kind of where I'm at. That's, are they not open? Get Zoe a bone. I think they must be open. So, we'll sit here and talk a few minutes before I go in and get Zoe some treats and stuff. What's up, Card Obvious? Lockett killed me in normal fantasy last week. I was up by 48. Yeah, man. I mean, isn't that insane? That just goes to show you that in fantasy, in DFS, in anything, if you still have a player on a board, especially a quarterback, a receiver, a running back, tight end even, if you have someone still in your lineup to go, no matter what amount of points you're down, you still have a shot. Because you just never know what somebody's going to do. You never know what somebody is going to do. So, yeah, what an amazing game that was, man. That was so fun to watch. Who didn't enjoy that game last Sunday night? Seattle and Arizona. Who did not enjoy that game? That was so much fun to watch. I'm actually surprised Russell didn't end it right at overtime when they got the ball. I'm literally shocked that he didn't just go down and they didn't score. He's been so insane when it comes to like end of games, right? They've gotten into so many close games. Teams always come back. They're almost within, or they go ahead, or they tie it up, and then he just comes back and goes. How about the two girls Two girls had Seattle with Terry Brish, a million, and they lose like that. Yeah, that's crazy, man. But that's just it, too, man. Seattle's D is never good. No. Seattle's D is not very good. In fact, we were just talking about that earlier when I was talking about plays. Um, so San Francisco, right? So Jimmy Garoppolo, Aka, however you pronounce his name. I don't even know how to pronounce his name. I always mess it up, and I'm sorry, man. Shout out to you, dude. Sorry I mess up your name all the time. Forgive me. But I was talking about how they're in a good spot because Seattle has given up like on average, like 76 offensive plays to the opposing offense. 76. They're almost like that, like I said earlier, they're almost like the NBA team that just runs fast pace and doesn't play defense. They score a ton of points. They try to outscore you instead of outplay you defensively. Like that's really what they do. That's kind of what they're doing this year. They're just cruising along and then they're taking a shot, right? Putting up a lot of points and then hoping that the other team can't keep up or can't catch up, I guess. But yes, sir. So yeah, what do you guys got anything special planned today? Anything going on? I'm gonna wait to see when my son's car is done, or see what they find out and how much that's gonna cost us. Pete Carroll I might be selling a couple decent cards. Look for that on Twitter if I get a call that it's gonna be super expensive. I'm hoping it's just a couple $100. I think it's just like an electrical short somewhere or something that's like not registering or not communicating to keep, and that's why it stalls or dies at times. That's what I feel like's going on. So, but all right, guys. I think you guys got any other questions for me so far? I'll be back on tomorrow morning. If you guys got any other questions for me right now, quick, I'll answer them about NFL or whatever. Pete Carroll taking a page out of exactly. That's exactly what I was thinking, DJ. Exactly same thing, man. Like just try to outscore the other team, right? Just keep going. Just try to outscore them. That's what you're trying to do. Try to outscore the other team. Yep. All right, good luck. Kid has soccer, and then I have to take him to... Oh, yeah, that's right, guys. Happy Halloween. I guess I've... You know, your kids get so old to where they're not into doing that anymore. You kind of forget about what Halloween is, right? Like, are kids going to be trick-or-treating this year? That's another good question. Are kids going to actually be out trick-or-treating this year with, like, the whole COVID thing? Is that going to be a thing? I don't know. I mean, I'd hope kids still get out and do it. But then again, I don't blame parents for not wanting to take kids out and risk, going door to door and somebody maybe having it and somebody getting it or getting sick. Yeah, so happy Halloween, everybody. Dang, I should have went out I don't think they're having any haunted hay rides or haunted trails or anything this year. I remember I streamed a couple years ago. Me and the kids went to a haunted trail, and I streamed it. That was kind of fun. And like somebody came up, like I snuck. They wouldn't allow me to do it, so I brought my stuff and snuck anyway. And I got deep in the trail, and then it's like some guys came out, like that were working like in costumes, and they kept chasing me, and they're like, "Oh, you can't film." And I'm like, and then I lied to them. I'm like, "Oh yeah, I got permission because I knew the lady's name that I was supposed to contact to see if I could, because I tried to do it ahead of time, and so I had her name. So I'm like, oh yeah, Lisa Swan or whatever. I already worked all this out with her. I'm a YouTuber. She gave me the clearance. I filled out whatever paperwork I needed, so they let me continue. Well, I think they're trying. What's up, Alan? All right, man. I appreciate it, guys. YouTube's trying to end my stream, I guess. I've been going too long or something. I don't know. But You guys all have an awesome Saturday, guys. Get out there, do something fun, make somebody smile, keep things pushing in a positive way. And I will see you guys tomorrow morning back with another Caffeine with the Team. Have a great day, guys. God bless. Love y'all. Peace.